John, I think it's quite frank to say you've probably never seen anything quite like that in your management career. Have you got any words for it?
No. 9 years, and like you say, I've never been involved in anything like that. I've never seen anything like that. You know, we've won games in the last minute, we've lost games in the last minute, but 10 minutes to go, 4-0 down, to get a result against an unbelievable team. You know, the first half performance from Kidderminster is the best I've seen in 9 years of management against one of my sides, mine and Bernard's sides. Unbelievable performance in the first half. We knew that they played the way they did. A couple of mistakes for their 2 goals were really disappointing. Obviously in the second half we're then pushing. You know, they didn't play the same football in the second half as they did in the first, but you know, we thought we'd get a sniff, we thought we might get a chance. With the 3 substitutes were absolutely outstanding when they went on, played with freedom, let the reins off, embrace what the situation was, and you know, listen, come back from 4-0 down with 10 minutes to go and draw 4-4 is some achievement, but let's not get away from the fact that in the first half some of our play, the performance, you know, wasn't good enough.
You mentioned substitutes, obviously all 3 of them scored. Do you think that's what inspired the comeback, where it came from?
Absolutely it did, yeah. I thought they were unbelievable. Nick, Josh, big Manny against his old club. Fantastic, you know, as I said, I felt like they played with freedom, and it's easy to do that 4-0 down. You know, it's easy to come on and sort of with no pressure, and it's a little bit different at 0-0, and they're expected to get something. But that doesn't take away the fact that they changed the game. You know, they were superb, and really pleased for the boys that went on.
Obviously another quick turnaround to be 4-0 down, like you said, it's disappointing. What's got to change on Tuesday night?
Well, you know, we know we're going to playing against another quality football side in Blythe. When we played them away, you know, we won 1-0, but the way Blythe played was outstanding again. So we're going to have to be at it again. You know, this seems to have hit a bit of a bump in the road this week. It's been a tough week. It's been a hard week for the boys. 2 points taken from Ferriby away and Kidderminster away. Probably isn't what we wanted. But you know, football's the type of game where people don't lie down for you. You know, people don't lie down for you, just like we didn't for Kiddy, 4-0 up. You know, we kept going, kept plugging away to the end, and there'll be more twists and turns, you know, towards the end of the season, with Harrogate and Brackley, you know, and the Easter period. So we'll look back at the game tonight, tomorrow, see what, you know, the major points of what went wrong, and we'll discuss it from there.
And how important is it as well going into Easter break? Obviously Josh, Manny, Nick's first goal back, and Tom's starting to get among the goals now. How important is that? Because obviously a lot of focus on Jack and Duds and Fino and the strikers, but to get goals from elsewhere in the team. Yeah, well, there hasn't been a glut of goals from the forwards all season, in all honesty. You know, we've again, there's big things made of the amount of goals that we've scored compared to Harrogate. You know, we haven't got a forward like they haven't, who's scored 20+ goals. But you know, if you're sharing it amongst the team, you're not relying on one player. And you know, a bit like Fylde had Danny last season, Danny Rowe smashing them in. We're not relying on that. You know, we've got a group of players that can find the net, and it's, as you say, you know, it's great that that, you know, the subs have come on and started to hit a bit of form. And just finally 6 games unbeaten, makes pretty good reading going into the Easter weekend, would you say?
We think so. Yeah, we think we're on a pretty decent run of form for the stage of season that we're at. If other people do, I don't know, but you know, as I said, it's been a tough week this week with the 2 results and games that we've had. But 6 unbeaten might get glossed over a little bit. Let's have it right. You know, another day we could have been 6 down at one point today, so we've got to find some answers for them problems.